Har Har Mahadev. The first Samhita in Shiva Purana is the Vidveshwar Samhita. There are 25 chapters in Vidveshwar Samhita. In this episode, we will see the first 4 chapters. Chapter 1 deals with the sages describing Kali Yuga. Chapter 2, the greatness of Shiva Purana and its components. Chapter 3, the objective and means. Chapter 4, more on the means. Chapter 1, the sages describing Kali Yuga. Vyasa said, there is a great kshetra, a dharma kshetra, at the confluence of Ganga and Kalindi. This is the supremely sacred Prayaga, the path to Brahma's world. Hearing that a sacrifice was being held there, Vyasa's disciple, the great sage Suta, who was supreme among those who recounted the Puranas, went there and saw those Indras among the sages. The sages said, O Romaharshana, O omniscient one, because of your good fortune and the honor shown to you, you know all the Puranas, having received their complete meaning from Vyasa. It is our good fortune that you have come here to meet us. O Suta, if you are favorably disposed towards us, please tell us the secret. The terrible Kali Yuga has arrived and men are devoid of everything auspicious. All of them are attracted towards wicked conduct and have turned their faces away from true modes. They are engaged in criticizing others. They desire the possession of others. They are engaged in causing violence to others. Their insight is such that those foolish non-believers think that the body is the Atman. Their intelligence is like that of animals. O Sota, how can they obtain a proper destination in this world or in the next one? Indeed, there is no dharma that is equal to that of doing a good turn to others. You know all about the means of obtaining success. Therefore, out of your compassion, please tell us what the easiest method is now to destroy this torrent of sins. Chapter 2, the greatness of Shiva Purana and its components. Suta said, the entire essence of Vedanta exists in the excellent Shiva Purana. This saves one from the torrent of sins and yields the supreme objective in the world hereafter. Shiva's supreme fame destroys the sins of Kali Yuga. O Brahmana, it arises and always ensures the obtaining of the 4 kinds of objectives as fruits, that is the Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. O Supreme among the Brahmanas, as soon as one studies the supremely excellent Shiva Purana, one proceeds towards a desirable end. Full of devotion, if a person reads a shloka or a half a shloka of the Shiva Purana, he is instantly freed from sins. According to the capacity, if a person devotedly and attentively reads the Shiva Purana every day, he is spoken of as a Jivan Mukta. If a person devotedly worships this Shiva Purana from one day to another, there is no doubt that he reaps the fruits of undertaking a horse sacrifice. Driven by an ordinary desire, if a person listens to the Shiva Purana from someone other than me, he is freed from sins. If a person bows down to the Shiva Purana from a distance, there is no doubt that he obtains the fruits of worshipping all devas. All the Samhitas yield everything that is desired, but the 2 Samhitas, the Rudra Samhita and Kailasa Samhita, are special because they are full of Vijnana. Chapter 3 and 4, the objective and the means, and more on the means. Vyasa said, On hearing the words of Suta, the great sages said, "Please narrate the wonderful Shiva Purana, that is the essence of Vedanta." Very delighted at the request of the sages, Suta meditated on Shiva and spoke to them. O Rishis, Shiva Purana, foremost among the Puranas, represents the essence of the Vedas. If one sings it lovingly, one obtains the three objectives of devotion, jnana, and non-attachment. A long time ago, after many kalpas has repeatedly passed, and the task of creation in the present kalpa presented itself, there was a great dispute among the sages from 6 different lineages. When there was this great dispute among them, they went to Brahma the Dhatri and asked him about the one without decay. They said, "You are the Dhatri of the entire universe. You are the cause behind all causes. Who is the entity? Who is the most ancient? Who is the supreme amongst the supreme?" Brahma replied, "He is the one speech withdraws from. He cannot be approached through the mind. He is the one from whom everything, beginning with Brahma, Vishnu and Rudra, and including all the elements and the senses, first originated. He is the divinity Mahadeva. He is omniscient and is the Lord of the universe. He can only be seen through supreme devotion, not through any other means. Full of great devotion, Rudra, Hari and Hara and all other lords among the gods always wish to see him. One is emancipated through devotion to Shiva. Devotion to the divinity is because of his favors. It is from his favors that devotion results. It is like a seed resulting from a shoot and a shoot resulting from a seed. O Brahmanas, therefore, all of you, go to the earth to obtain Isha's favors. You must perform a long sacrifice that lasts for 1000 years. Brahma then went on. Obtaining Shiva as a destination is the sadhya. Serving him is the sadhana. Sadhaka is the person who obtains his favors so as to be indifferent towards fruits that are not permanent. The karma spoken about in the Vedas must be performed without any pride. The great objective is obtaining the supreme Isha as a destination through Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya and Sayujya. I would like to add here that Salokya is the ability to reside with the Lord, Samipya is the proximity to the Lord, Sarupya is to be like the God in form, and Sayujya is the identification with the Lord. These are the different grades of emancipation. Brahma continued, there are many kinds of sadhana. Isha has himself spoken about them. I will briefly tell you about the substance of sadhana. Using the ears to hear about him, using the tongue to chant about him, and using the mind to think about him. These are said to be the greatest sadhana. Maheshwara must be heard about, spoken about, and thought about. The Shruti texts are the proof that this is the sadhana that enables one to proceed towards the sadhya. Sadhya means the attainable objective. The sages then asked, O Brahma, what is the nature of manana, what is the nature of shravana, and how is kirtana done? Please describe these accurately. Manana here is thinking, shravana here is hearing, and kirtana is chanting. Brahma replied, worshipping, japa, thinking about Isha's form, sports, and names purifies the mind. This is manana. This is obtained through Ishvara's favorable glance. Among all the sadhanas, this is regarded as the most important. Singing about what he has heard about his Atman, using well-articulated lines to speak about Shambhu's qualities, form, pastime and names are constitute the Kirtana. This is a medium type of sadhana. Shravana is famous in the world. When one uses every opportunity possible to listen to the words that worship the Supreme Shiva, this is Shravana. Shravana occurs first when one associates with virtuous people. After this, Kirtana of Pashupati becomes firm. But the best of the lot is Manana. However, all these result through Shankara's benevolent grace. Sudha continued, in ancient times, my Guru Vyasa, the son of the sage Parashara, performed austerities in the auspicious banks of Saraswati. But he was anxious. As he willed, the illustrious Sanat Kumara arrived there astride on a radiant Vimana and saw my Guru there. Vedvyasa received the guest with great reverence and treated him to traditional welcome rituals like upacharas. Pleased, the Lord spoke to my humble Guru in words that were deep in meaning. Sanat Kumara said, O sage, you must meditate on a true object. Shiva can himself be realized and perceived. Without any aids, why are you performing these austerities here, and for what purpose? Vedvyasa replied, through the favors of many like you who have established the path of the Vedas for this world, I have lovingly pursued Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. Thus I have become a guru to everyone. But it is extremely extraordinary that I have still not achieved the jnana necessary to strive for emancipation. Then Sanat Kumara replied, Shravana, Kirtana and Manana of Shambhu are said to be the three best types of sadhana. This is in conformity with the knowledge of Vedas. Earlier, I too was confused. As a result of Shiva's command, the illustrious Nandikeshwara arrived there. He told me about the excellent sadhana for achieving emancipation, Shravana, Kirtana and Manana of Shambhu. This is in conformity with the Vedas. Shiva himself told me that these are the three means for emancipation. O Brahmana, therefore, repeatedly perform these three. Here ends chapter 4 of Vidyeshwar Samhita. In the next episode, we shall continue with chapter 5. Thank you.